Hey you guys, how are you doing? Today is April 30th, and so far it's been about 10 days since I went vegan. And I'm feeling really good. I feel much better, and overall, I feel great as an individual. Um, I've had some slip ups this week. Yesterday, my husband and I went to see uh, a movie that we haven't been to a movie in maybe about, I want to say, about 3, 4 years now. No, about 4 or 5 years actually. So we had the opportunity to slip on into a movie we actually agreed to watch, which was Super Troopers 2, which was it was pretty good. Not too bad. So we went and saw a movie. The point that I'm making is that we had popcorn, and the popcorn and the soda cost more money than the freaking ticket, and couldn't believe how much it was. Like two sodas and a tub of popcorn was $21, and you're like, what? You kidding me? So we ended up sharing popcorn. I didn't want butter though, because obviously you can't have butter. So I asked my husband if he can just get it with no butter on it, but he wanted butter. So the guy behind the counter gave him a side of butter, and we got a little bag and he got the tub so we could separate it, and I can enjoy popcorn without butter and he can enjoy it with butter. Well, as we were watching the movie, obviously I'm not paying attention. I'm paying attention to the movie itself, and I'm just going in, grabbing popcorn and eating. My bag's out. I'm trying to grab more popcorn. Unbeknownst to me, I'm an idiot. My husband decides to pour butter inside the tub, even though we were sharing the popcorn, and he knows that I can't have butter. So, um, and that I should have caught that or something. But again, I was paying attention to the movie and I wasn't paying attention to the damn popcorn. I just was like, I'm enjoying this popcorn. I'm enjoying my soda. We're getting our $21 or whatever we spent on it. We're making use of it. So today, this morning, my stomach was not too happy. I had several bowel movements today. My stomach was really pissed off at me. It was like, what the hell are you doing? Excuse me, what did you put in my body? Because it ain't happening. So this morning was not fine. But I ended up having my protein shake and my superfoods plus my supplements. Felt better. Now my body is just taking it easy right now. The other day, actually, we went out to breakfast, and I have a 2.5-year-old, and my husband and my brother lives with us, and my brother is vegetarian. So we are all getting dressed, getting ready, because we're all excited. We had a gift card to Cracker Barrel, and we wanted to get breakfast. And I knew that my options were kind of limited, especially being gluten-free and being vegan at the same time. I'm pretty limited of what I can have. So I didn't take my supplements before we hit the door. I didn't take a protein shake before I hit the door. So we just got up and left, went to Cracker Barrel. The only thing I had at Cracker Barrel was hash browns with no butter, no dairy in it, a side of apples, and a green salad. I wanted a sweet potato and corn and other stuff, but they didn't have that available during breakfast time. It would be available at 11. And I was like, well, that's kind of upsetting, because as a vegan, this is the only options I have. I guess I was under the assumption that they would have those available, but they didn't, which was sad. The waitress was really accommodating. She really was able to figure out some stuff. So I had a vinaigrette salad, side of apples, and of course the hash browns. However, though, towards the end of our meal, I was feeling crappy, and I felt lightheaded, dizzy, and I just felt crap. But I knew what that feeling was, because I was anemic during my pregnancy, and I knew that my iron levels were dropping. So fortunately enough, we were able to go home before I felt super crummy, took my supplements, took my shake, sat on the couch for a while. I kind of took it easy till I kind of didn't feel faintish or whatever, so I felt a lot better. But lesson learned is make sure you take your supplements, protein shake before you hit the door. If you go to a non-vegan restaurant, you always want to make sure you're prepared that you're full and you're not sitting there looking around like, oh my gosh, I'm really hungry. I mean, it wasn't really the case for me. It was just more that I didn't take my supplements. And lesson learned. So it's good. So now doing pretty good. I'm really venturing out as far as cooking as well. Yesterday I made walnut meat with cauliflower, walnuts. I added some green chilies, and I made vegan nachos, which were pretty good, with some pinto beans and a little bit of hot sauce, and it was delicious. Now, I was going to make tacos, but I didn't have taco shells. And I also made a cashew cheese queso dip, which was really delicious. And I found these recipes all on Pinterest. Pinterest is a really good resource to find recipes for vegan or gluten-free recipes to accommodate those. And YouTube is also a great resource. I've been watching videos from Sweet Potato Soul, Mick the Vegan Zombie, really resourceful stuff. So those videos have been very helpful with those different things, and I suggest checking out those channels as well if you're looking into starting veganism, and kind of give you those tips and kind of give you the motivation of why you should do it. So if you're doing it for health reasons, if you're doing it for ethical reasons, it's totally up to you. Personally, again, this is probably my third or fourth video, and I'll say it again. I'm doing it for health reasons, and also the ethical part plays into it as well, because I want to have animals should have fair treatment just like anybody else, and I'm kind of seeing more of the ethical reasons of why a lot of people choose becoming vegan for the ethical reasons. So I'm not closed-minded just because I'm doing this for health reasons, but I'm also looking into the ethical reasons of why people do the things they do. So, it's an adventure, and I'm learning as I go, and I'm not going to be perfect. So, really great start. I'm excited. It's going to be almost 2 weeks since I went vegan. I'm really proud of myself for what I have accomplished thus far, and I just my hope is I'll stick with it and keep going with it, and just try to have that motivation as much as I can to go with it. It's a really big help that my brother is venturing into. Well, he's about 2 weeks into being vegetarian, and it's really helpful for him. So him and I are kind of on that same journey. He's not ready to give up dairy, which is okay. If he decides to go vegan, that's totally up to him. He's just transitioning, and he's doing really great. He's really proud of himself, and he's really seeing changes in his body, which, by the way, I'm seeing changes in my body. I'm not consuming as much carbs, simple carbs that I would find in breads. I'm staying away from processed foods, which is really good because I should stay away from those. Everybody should, but it's a challenge for everybody. I have I've had mock meats. I've had gluten-free, dairy-free items as well to kind of satisfy my sweet tooth and other things. And that's been pretty good, but I've been trying to lean more away from that and try to focus on more wholesome foods, more nutrient-enriched fruits, and try to stay from the mock meats and the processed foods. And I think that's also been a great thing, because staying away from processed foods and other things in that category have been really tough, and I'm really proud of myself because I'm staying away from it. So again, just finding recipes online and just trying to replicate those at home, I've been doing pretty good. So I'm going to stop rambling on, but I wanted to share that with you guys, and I hope to give an update pretty soon by Friday. Friday will mark 2 weeks. So I'm really excited about this journey. So have a great day, guys, and enjoy your week. Until next time. If you're enjoying this video, go ahead and hit subscribe, comment below, tell me what you think, and if you have any words of wisdom or support, that is really appreciative. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.